Hey everyone. Hi, welcome to Roll for Damage, where we play multiple games such as Scales Above and D6. But today is my city. My city now. As welcome to Dream Chasers. I am Rogue Uzu, also Kelsey, and I'm going to be the GM for tonight, where we are going to be playing World of Darkness, specifically Hunter the Vigil, first edition. And this is my lovely player for tonight.
Oh, my hand is making the green screen glitch. Have fun. I'm gonna wave in front of me. There we go. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Hi.
Introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, I'm Alex Trubitsky, and I am playing Bill Galderson, who you might remember from a Christmas charity event from a time long ago.
Yeah. And now he's going to be here for this short little one-season campaign, and I'm very excited to have him here. So,
Well, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. Now, just a quick warning before we all begin. This is World of Darkness. It does have darker, more grungy kind of themes of the supernatural compared to Dungeons and Dragons. So, adult themes here. We're all good. If there's ever a bad moment, like you just make an X with your arms there, Xander. But now we're going to get into it. And the first thing that I will have you do, Xander, is that I will have you roll a resolve and composure.
Oh, we're just rolling right out of the gate. Okay.
Yeah, this will help me decide something.
And just to remind me, because I'm very new to World of Darkness games, it is essentially I am rolling a number of D10s equal to the points I have in resolve and composure.
Yep. So you have 2 resolve and 3 composure. So you put those together and you'll be rolling 5 D10.
Okay. I will do that. 5 D10, and I'm going to do the fancy little coding thing here to make this to sub 8 this. Let's see. All right, 5 D10. Here we go.
Incorrect.
I didn't type in /R at the beginning of it. That's great stuff.
There you go.
One success, it looks like.
Yeah, 1 success. Okay, that's good to know. So, with that, Bill, you wake up actually to just the sound of your alarm. And no problem, it's just early morning day for you, and you know that you got to get to the bakery.
Oh, geez. Yeah. No, I'm trying to think. I think Bill Galderson's alarm. What is it's either just the most standard, just standard alarm. I'm trying to think of he has a funky alarm.
I know. I was thinking maybe some kind of funky, just girls just want to have fun. I don't know.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
It's just girls just want to have fun.
Cyndi Lauper just blaring in Bill's room as he groggily rolls over and just slaps it up and just I should not have you, Cyndi, and just will crawl his way out of bed and stand up, and he is in boxers. He's got the not a wife beater. It's not a tank top. It's just a white undershirt. His hair is just, and he is gonna just shuffle his way through his morning routine as he, montages his way through the shower, the comb, the brewing coffee, getting the whole routine together. What time is it? Right? You said how early am I waking up is the question.
Well, this is your bakery, so how early do you think that it would open up for?
That's a great question. Oh, I mean, you gotta beat the morning crowd. I mean, if you're gonna sell people pastries and maybe some coffee ain't our specialty, but maybe, hey, some people just like a cup of joe with their bear claws. I feel oh God, he's probably up at 4 a.m. He's got to get to the bakery. The bakery opens at 6, so he has to be there at 5 to get everything set up. I don't know. I've never worked in a bakery before, so I don't know the routine. I'll have to ask Shelby about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I do that. So basically what he does is he is preparing to like leave. So it's like, before the crack of dawn, he makes coffee for himself. He has like the world's best Coach mug with a little hockey puck on it. He makes a second thing of coffee that he puts in a thermos that he will take with him. He also probably whips up an extremely fast breakfast. What Bill does is he like, he after he showered, he's like, he's quickly just getting things together. Just like eggs in a pan, he doesn't have time to make like, like turkey or beef bacon. So he's making some eggs. Pretty standard and simple, but what you notice that he does whip up a heaping portion, and he eats half of it. Then he puts the other half on a plate, wraps it in foil, puts it in the microwave, and then leaves a little sticky note. Then he writes, food's in the microwave. Don't turn it on. I left a fork in there. Gotta go by. Like, So yeah. Like, as he realizes I don't have time, and he'll just like dash out the door, get in his car, oh my god, it was a Hyundai Santa Fe. Van. It was a Hyundai Santa Fe. I remember, yeah. It was a Hyundai Santa Fe mom van, and he will drive off to the bakery.
Okay. Yeah, so yep, you leave that extra food there for Lyra. Yep. And that like she's probably not gonna get to that for like, some hours because this is her day off. So
yeah, for sure. It's just in there. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta have like 3-hour-old microwaved eggs sometimes.
Yeah, so it's just So do you think that he would ever like look at the newspaper at all?
I was actually literally just about to say that he probably grabs the newspaper on his way out the door. Like, this is not a morning where he can enjoy like the newspaper at his like at his dining room table. He like grabs it and he's in the his car. So when he's at like stoplight, he's just like sipping from his thermos, like glancing at like flipping through, gets to like the funnies, and like gets really into reading Dilbert before he realizes, a green light, and he like just keeps going. So he reads intermittently throughout his morning drive.
Yeah. All right. Well, since you're doing that, can you roll me a wits and composure, which would be your perception check?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. That is another 5 dice. All right, sure. Nice. Why not? Wits and composure with the fancy little dice roll effect, which I should copy and paste so I can just do that a lot quicker. All right, there we go. Oh, 1 again.
Okay, but the thing is, though, is that you had rolled a 10,
did roll 10.
We re-roll 10s.
Ooh, exploding 10s.
Exploding 10s.
Alrighty, so I just re-roll the 1d10?
Yep, just re-roll the 1.
Cool. So close.
Oh, so close.
A 7, not an 8. Dang.
So just 1 success. That's okay, because 1 success is enough for you to notice that there is something extra that has actually been stuffed inside your roll of newspaper. Something very homemade. It looks like a little card that's like colored on with crayon.
Hello there. Just like pull it out, like kind of looking at it.
You take it out and you find that you have a 10% discount little coupon for Morgan's Market.
Morgan's Market. Hey, what do I know about Morgan's Market as a resident of the town? I feel like do I have this in a document somewhere? Hold on.
Okay. I'd like you to roll your wits and intelligence with a +1 because you're pretty savvy to this town.
I have been in town for a couple of years now. I know the town pretty well.
Yeah,
wits and intelligence, another 5 with a +1.
+1, so that
is
would
the
be
+1. Okay, 6. Okay, gotcha. I see
Yep.
what you mean. 6d10. Let's do this.
Ooh, no successes.
No successes. This is not Bill's morning. Coffee is not kicked in.
Yeah, you cannot, for the life of you,
Morgan's Market.
You don't know what that is, but I mean, obviously by the looks of it, it seems like some kid has given you this, but you don't know what that is.
Alrighty. Okay, so looks at it and like, I don't think I know a Morgan. Do I know a Morgan? I don't think so. All right, well, set that next to me on the car seat, and I'll just keep driving to the bakery. Priorities.
Okay. Yep. And you end up at the bakery.
Mhm.
Let me just that. So you end up at the bakery, and do you think that you've assigned anyone to help you out in the mornings there, or do you kind of like start the process yourself?
Oh, I think Bill starts, and then after like, it's like maybe like 15 minutes from when like, you know, the open sign gets flipped over is when I'd say probably Marcus shows up.
Yeah.
Because like Jules doesn't get here. Jules doesn't show up until like maybe like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
You know, like, but Marcus definitely gets here.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you go in, and I would like you to roll me another perception check. So your wits and composure again.
Wits and composure. All right. Keen eye, astute for business.
Keen
Here we go. That's another 5. Rolling 5s a lot today. Here we go. Any successes, big whammies. 2 successes. Okay.
2, and you got a 10.
I did get a 10.
Whoa.
I'm gonna re-roll it again.
Oh, it went close.
It went from the 8 to the 2.
I know.
Oh, I'm so mad.
That's okay. Well, you got 2 successes. And
Okay.
so that is enough for you to notice as like you're getting yourself situated, you're going to the bakery, and like, you know what? Do you want to describe like what your bakery like would look like?
Yeah, so Danny Daisy's bakery is it's a small but, you know, kind of cozy little place. I'd say that, so like the front, God, I mean, when I describe like the front of the shop, I have such a vivid like Main Street kind of like vision where it's like, I'm terrible at describing this, but it's going to be like, it's all those like, you know, like little buildings on like a main thoroughfare. So it's like a little narrow kind of building. It is, I think the front of the building is like painted like a sky blue kind of thing. And it's got like, you know, the little floral icon, Danny Daisy's bakery.
Yeah.
It's got like a window display on like if you're looking at it, like on the leftmost side, there's like a window display where you know you see some things in there. Little door, open sign. I think Bill is tacky enough to have a "sorry, we're open" sign where it's just like with a little illustrated person of like somebody just like holding a big bundle of like cookies and looking ashamed about it, you know, because like, hey, we have those days. But then the front of the shop itself is, you know, it's like a like white tiled floor. It's very clean, it's not like cottage core, but it's very like cozy and nice. The front counter area, they got like I see like they have like, you know, like maybe like 2 little like little like 2-person tables that like are near like the front window display, because like if anyone wants to like sit down and like read coffee in the morning, or not read coffee, read the newspaper while drinking coffee, they can do that. But there's a little like glass display on the counter where they have, you know, a bunch of things shown, menu up above. He's Bill Galderson is absolutely a chalkboard menu kind of guy. So he gets like Jules and Marcus like draw, like, you know, maybe Jules draws like art on the chalkboard from time to time. But yeah, the cash register, and then behind that it looks open into like the big, you know, kitchen bakery area. Where, you know, there's a couple of industrial fridges, a couple of like workstation tables. It's like small, but like really well organized, respectably modern, I guess. This place feels new, but it also does feel like a lot of like love and thought went into it. I think the best way to phrase it would be, this looks like about 20 years of idea planning coming to fruition within the last 3. It's like, new but well thought out. Yeah.
No, it is well kept, and like, you know how to run this place. Like, you've already, like, you researched a lot, but there is one thing that catches your eye as you go into the bakery, and that there are still trays out inside the display booth, which you just see some red velvet rolled up cakes and everything that are out there. And it's just like, those are supposed to be taken.
Those are.
You know.
Well, crap. All right. Okay, I'll go about to just, open up the case and take them out. And I'm just like, you are a beautiful cake, and I'm sorry you have to see the inside of a dumpster.
Yeah.
Well, no. He'll wait. What he does is he puts it away. He thinks about throwing away. He's like, he looks at his A rating, health inspection rating on the wall. He just goes. He goes back into the kitchen. He just wraps it up, and then puts it in not one of the industrial fridges where they put but he goes into the little tiny where his he doesn't have a full office, but he has a little desk back there where he does have I guess a mini fridge. And stuff. So he just takes it and he just puts it in the mini fridge. He just and I guess is now Bill Gutherson doing this with a lot of his food that he leaves out. He just takes a little post-it note and he just writes, "Old cake. Eat at your own peril. Looks too good to throw away." I just put it on there. Just it's probably fine. Yeah. All right, back to work.
And
I think who was I didn't close last night. I left early. Who closed? I mean, that would either be Marcus closed. Marcus forget to put the cake. Marcus. All right. Well, I'll see.
Yeah, which is actually pretty well timed because actually you just hear the bell ring and in comes Marcus as he shows up.
Marcus, did you leave out the cake in the display overnight?
The cake?
Red velvet.
No, red. I don't. Did we make red velvet yesterday?
I don't know, but apparently we did because I came in and there was a cake in the display. I mean, I put it in my fridge. So, I mean, you're welcome to have some. It's probably fine. Probably. But I mean, you and Jules were here with what did Lyra work last night? I'm very tired and I've had one heck of a morning so far.
No, Lyra was here with us last night. Yeah.
All right. So you three closed?
Yeah, we did. Could have swore that we had cleared out everything though. Huh.
Well, it's no biggie. Not like it was crawling with maggots or anything. But just letting you know, we should probably just be vigilant.
Yeah, I'll be more careful about that. Sorry.
No, it's all good, Marcus. You need coffee? I made coffee, and I'm starting to feel myself vibrate a little too much on the skeleton, so I can't finish this.
Yeah. Have you had anything to eat? Hopefully not the cake.
Nope, I had 2 eggs, and I just realized that was the extent of my morning.
Maybe you should have some bread or something there, boss.
I think bread's probably a good idea. Good thinking, Marcus. That's why I keep you around for the big bucks. All right. What am I missing today? What do we got to do? What's on the docket?
Let's see here. And Guy is gonna go over to a calendar with stuff I imagine that you have a calendar that also has a
100%.
little side for notes to where you can write down ideas of oh, maybe we'll make this that day and all that stuff.
100%.
And so you talk about that, go over it and everything, and you have your plans for the day. So just for fun, let's see how all the prep and the beginning of the baking and stuff and mixing ingredients goes. Let's have you make an intelligence and crafts roll.
Okay, this isn't an extended roll, is it?
It is, and
okay, because I have
specialty.
I have my merit, good time management.
You do.
I cut time by a fourth, and I have a specialty in baking, I believe.
Yes, you do.
Where is that specialty listed again?
If you hover over crafts, it'll show up in a little box.
Yes, thank you. That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So what does that mean?
That means that it gives you an extra dice to your roll whenever you do anything that involves baking.
Okay. And this roll, sorry, you said this was a what roll?
Intelligence and crafts.
Intelligence and crafts. Oh, so I get to roll 7d10.
Yes, you do.
Oh boy. All right. And let's see what we got. Big money, no whammies. That's 3 successes, plus 2 plus. Oh wait, I think 2 of those explode. So
yeah,
roll those again.
Oh, Wow.
Plus another success. That's 4 successes.
Yeah, 4 successes. Wow, you guys do great. Like,
yeah,
holy shit. Like, you absolutely like make like such perfect like some danishes, I imagine, and like some kind of like rolls and whatnot for the early rush crowd, so then they can actually get some breakfast in them as well, like when they're gonna get ready to come in and everything. And like, yeah, no, you guys do great, and you already have like a bunch of prep for like the midday like stuff and everything. So what do you think the specialty would be for today?
Oh, what day of the week is it?
I'm going to say that it's a Thursday.
Oh, okay. Where'd you pull in from some sort of experience there, I wonder?
Yeah.
Okay, Thursday. The bill gear is being to turn. All right, so Thursday, it is the day before Friday. It's the day that everybody's probably the most tired with working already. I think the specialty this morning is going to be, it's like summer.
No, it's actually towards autumn.
It's towards autumn. Okay,
yeah,
it's towards autumn. Okay, it's autumn. Okay, then I'm gonna say that the specialty for a Thursday like this is something that's gonna go really well with coffee. He is going to be doing. It's too early for an apple fritter. It's not quite the peak of apple season yet. I think he's going to roll with, he's been watching a lot of Swedish crime dramas on Netflix, or Scandinavian too. So he makes what is essentially, it's like a cinnamon twist kind of pastry that they have in Sweden. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's not like a cinnamon roll, but it is a cinnamon based pastry that he is going to dollop. I think add since it's not, even though it's not peak apple season, he's still gonna put like a little bit of like apple mix in there. So it's like, so it's like this nice kind of like very like comforty sweet kind of pastry that just goes so good with coffee, and it's like the size of your hand. So I mean, like, it definitely gets you happy to be, up and about this early in the morning.
Yeah. All right. Hell yeah. Like, you set that all up. It is so good. And like, you are proud of yourself as you set that like out in the display case and everything with a little special sign that you've written on with chalk and this little stand. And as you look proudly at that, you then, like, there's a smell that drifts through your bakery that smells just really familiar. It is sweet, and it's like, are we making baklava?
Marcus, wait, are we? I didn't think, did we have baklava on the schedule today?
Marcus does not respond when you call out to him. But Marcus. A different voice does call out to you. A voice that you haven't heard in a long time, but feels so natural suddenly in the moment as you hear your wife call out to you, "Honey, can you come back here and help me?"
I feel like Bill fully drops the tray he was sliding into the display. It's like a glass tray. So it like fully shatters and sends glass shards and pastries scattering across the floor as he kind of like stumbles back and like has to like catch himself and just go, what was that?
It suddenly, just as that has shattered, like there's immediately just the sound of like utensils being placed down and then fast, just like scuttling footsteps as this Pakistani woman with her head just wrapped up very neatly in this beautiful headscarf, this hijab, like comes out. She's wearing this apron, and it is your wife, clear as day, as she just sees this and she's like, "Oh, are you okay? What happened?" And I need you to roll a wits and resolve with a penalty of 2, so minus 2 dice from your roll.
Okay, so I roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, no, nothing.
So you are in shock for a moment, but then you just like blink and like you shake your head. It's like, why are you shocked? This is normal. Like you own this bakery together.
Oh, you startled me there, darling. Sorry, just the coffee still. It's taking a minute to kick in. Oh heck, I'm sorry about that. I need to get a broom. My head has not been on my shoulders this morning. Let me. I'll just get the broom. Oh heck, I didn't mean to do that.
It's all right. I'll help you. Maybe you just had a bit too much coffee, feeling a little bit shaky.
Danny, I definitely had too much coffee. No, it's all right. I got this handled. You keep working on the baklava. It smells amazing.
All right.
But you need to hurry up. We're like, we're like 10 from opening.
Okay, yep. On it. No problem.
Right. Grab a broom and start like sweeping, like, okay, gotta do this now. Oh my god. So much glass.
Cleaning up.
Hold up like a broken in half bear claw, and I'm just like, alas, I knew you well. And just throw it in a bin.
Yeah.
Heck.
She goes back to making more baklava, and like you could tell that she's at the point of where she needs to like caramelize some sugars. Then she calls out to you, asking, "Honey, where do we keep the pig fat?"
Pig. I like fully like stop. I'm like, honey, we don't. I mean, we don't have pig fat in here, honey.
She looks back towards you, and you see this flick of red hair sticking out from her hijab. It's like, we've always used pig fat with baklava.
Yeah, this might be me, but pig fat does not.
No, you're correct. At all. You're correct.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. No, I know. So I'm just making sure that I'm like, darling, we don't put pig fat in baklava. And is pig fat like a term for something else? I mean, it's also like, that's, we don't have pork, pig, the whole haram thing. Are you making a joke? Am I too wired up on coffee to understand, or?
Oh no, it's just a joke.
Okay, I'll let you know when I get it.
And just like an odd just twist her head before she just turns around and she goes back to like working with the baklava.
All right. Go back to work for a moment. I was like, honey, did you dye your hair recently?
Oh, what do you mean?
I know some red sticking out. I didn't think you had dyed it recently. I mean, it looks good. I think red's a good color on you, but did you? I didn't see any like, L'Oreal by the sink this morning or yesterday.
Oh, yes, I thought that it would be a nice little change. And just kind of like trolls with like, no, there's just kind of like more red hair that's out, and you just kind of see like these dark rings that start to kind of like appear around like the joints of her fingers. Looks a little pale.
Danny, you all right over there?
Yeah, why? Are you okay? You're acting a bit weird. Do you want to sit down?
No, I think I'm all right standing there, dear. Wait, you're what's on your hands there? Does she look like articulated like a doll? Is that what the black rings are? The doll joints, or is it like actual like
Not,
rings?
it's like not like an actual ring, and it's not like doll joints either. It's almost like someone just like took charcoal and just like drew just like over. It was like they're just like smudged.
You got something all over your hand there. Is this now starting to register as weird?
Yeah, I was about to say,
all
like, right, cool. Let's have you roll another wits and resolve. No penalties this time.
So just 4 this time. Gotcha.
Yep.
It's a 10 on one, and a 9 on the other, so I get to re-roll the other one. Bumped it up to 3 successes total.
Nice. 3 successes. Bill, this isn't right.
You. I am still asleep. You're not my wife. Danny is dead. She's dead. And you're talking about pig fat. Whoa, what's going on? Hold on. Oh, I need to he grabs like the side of like this display case like stand, because he's like, this is a weird dream.
Steps forward, and as she like steps forward, her clothes start to kind of slink and just morph into like this red dress that is like flowing behind her, just like blood. As she's just like, what are you talking about?
You're not Danny. This I'm like holding like the broom like defensively in front of me, and I'm like, okay, Bill, wake up. Bill, hey, Bill. Wake up, Bill. Bill Galderson, wake up. Ow, jeez.
And like as she starts to talk, there becomes like this layered effect to her voice, to where now you can start to hear like the echoes of this thing's true voice, this breathy, like woman voice. But something about it makes you question it. And as she blinks, her eyes turn red, just rolling, and they're ringed. And as she continues to step forward, the hijab starts to fall off. And I will give you a picture of what you see in front of you.
Okay.
As
that would be, oh my goodness, okay.
This woman starts to get a bit taller than your wife. Her skin goes completely bone white. Her hair is wild and red like a lion's mane that seems to be just stuck in this motion as if she was in a violent wind. Her hands are pointed and sharpened at the end like talons, and out from under her dress curls out this coiling, long tail that looks just like a spine.
This is what
she
I get
has
for
this
eating
red dress and a leather jacket, and she's like, well, you really loved your wife, didn't you?
This is what I get for eating lo mein before bed. This is what I get for eating lo mein before bed. This is what I get for eating lo mein before bed. Why this is a weird dream, very weird dream. Wake
you
up.
Don't like this, Bill?
I'm in my bed. I'm at home. I am waking up now. I'm not waking up. I am not waking up.
You're not.
What?
Oh, I can't let you go just yet. I want some more fun. She says as she takes a step And the
okay.
glass in the display booth shatters.
Wait, I hold him like, stay back. No, get away from me. I don't know who you are, but he's just a stuttering mess right now. He is kind of overwhelmed. He is like backing up like fully against like the wall, and he'll just like grab like a whatever's nearby and just like huck it at her and try to like make a break for either the front door or like the back door, depending on like what like is available to him.
Okay. Whatever you throw at her, would you please make me a... I'll make it a Dex and Athletics roll for this.
Okay, so that is a 5. Cool. I'll do that. Great. There's a 10 in there.
There's a 10 in there.
I'm gonna re-roll that one. Ooh, 1. Okay, so only 2 successes.
2 successes.
I grab like the tip jar and I throw it at her or something.
You throw it at her, and it does like sock her in the face. Like you see, like her head just like snap back, and then just slowly go forward. And it's almost like it's indented and stuck in there, like as if her face was made out of clay, and she just starts absorbing it.
Yeah, and I'm booking it for either the front door or the back door, whichever one's closest.
Okay. Please make...
path of least resistance.
Yeah, that would probably be the front door, so please make me a Dex and Athletics roll to run.
Okay, so 5. I don't think my bad back would get in the way here.
No, it would not.
Yeah, because it's not like lifting or...
Yeah.
All right. 5. Here we go. Okay, there's 1 success. That's a 10, though. So I'll re-roll that. See what we get. And 9, so that's 2 successes.
9. Okay.
Still hopefully enough, or no?
So you fucking book it out the front door. And as soon as you go out the front door, you are no longer on a street. You are no longer like in anywhere that you actually know. You're not even anywhere that should be connected to your bakery, as you end up in the middle of a meat locker that just has bodies and carcasses just hanging all around. There is blood dripping on the floor, and it smells sickening in here. And I need you to make a resolve and stamina.
Can do. That's 3 dice. Oh man, I feel like as like Bill enters here and he just immediately like retches or something. Let's see what I roll. So it's 3. Here we go. Not a great pool. Oh, 2 successes with a 10. Oh my god, I'm getting so many 10s.
Wow.
Yeah, Bill Galderson's dice are hot. It's 2, so it's 2 successes still.
So even though you can clearly smell just this overpowering scent of just iron from the mass amount of blood and just the sickening acidic that is mixed within it as the entrails of the bodies are out, there is something that registers into your brain to where it also just fades into nothing. Like there's something like you just keep on with that thought, like this isn't real. But you continue to hear the crunching, destructive footsteps of that thing behind you.
Yeah, I feel like as Bill, he just keeps running. Like he runs in here and he has this moment of pause where he keeps charging through and just trying to like get through these bodies and find like a way out. But he is still like trying to like ground himself emotionally. So he's like running through saying, "Okay, it is a dream. Okay, it is a dream. This is the worst dream I've ever had. Worst dream I've ever had." And he's just like, He is. Defaulting to like some sort of levity or humor while he's running for his life, even though he's pretty confident this is just a very bad nightmare. But he's going. I'm looking for a way out.
You continue to go. You are looking for a way out, and you just hear those crunching footsteps, and it's just this low, laugh that comes from that thing. Just don't like the world that I've made for you, Bill. Come on, come back. Let's play some more. We can make some baklava.
I do not respond. Bill is just charging, and trying to find a way out.
Okay. And so that's just like your main thought right now in your head, right? It's just like you just want out. You want out. You want out.
Out. I want out. I want out right now.
Okay. So with that, I need you to roll your resolve and composure.
Okay. 5 dice.
Ooh.
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. So you are just focused on like, get out, get out, get out, find a way out, find a way out. And because of like your resolute like thought with that and how this isn't real, it starts to make everything around you become more of a blur. So even though like your hand passes through, sticks to these cold, wet hunks of flesh as you're just going, it's sticky. You can just feel the bile and the liquid sticking all over your hands and everything, but you just keep on going. You don't even notice them. You like just completely shut it out in your mind, even ignoring how maybe sometimes when you pass by something, it feels like you're pushing away clothes and not bodies. So, like something that is clothed. You don't want to look. You don't care. You just keep going. And then you see a door and then you book it. Please roll me your strength and athletics to sprint for that door.
Yeah, I will shoulder check this door if I have to.
And I will make a roll myself.
You said that was strength, athletics?
Strength and athletics to sprint for.
Bill,
yes.
you are not what you used to be, buddy. All right. No successes. Do I have any like willpower points?
Yes, you do actually. So
okay.
Usually you have to call out using willpower on your roll before you make the roll. However, since this is just the first game and everything, and we're relearning it, you can re-roll it now if you want to. So you would sacrifice 1 willpower point, and when you do that, you gain +3 to your dice pool.
Oh, okay, cool. So I can roll 3 extra dice.
Yes.
Gotcha. And do I just like mark it off with like the dark blue X here, essentially?
Yep. You like make a slash on it.
Like that?
Like a slash or an X. Yep, just like that.
Cool. Gotcha. Alrighty, I will. Oh, I don't like that the secret dice you rolled. All right, 3. I'm gonna roll 3 this time. I don't like that you keep rolling new things.
I got a 10. What are you gonna say? Anyways, continue.
I don't like that you rolled a 10. All right. That is a success. One
singular
success. And singular success with willpower.
Sadly, that is not enough for you to make it there before this enormous leathered and spike boot just crashes down on the floor in front of you, blocking off your exit. And then you just look up and you see this towering, now Titan-sized woman just like looming over you. Her smile widens so large that you can see that there is like a double layer of teeth as sharp teeth start to poke out from her gums, just growing out over on top of her original set of teeth. Her eyes are just spindled and layered of just red, drool coming from her. She's just like, "Do you want out of this nightmare?"
Yeah, Bill's like on the ground, like sprawled out, probably hit the door or ran it right into this boot as it like slammed down. He's like shuffling back as quickly as he can. I think at this point he's just like looking up. He's out of breath. He is scared. Bill is absolutely scared. And I don't think any words come out. He's just breathing heavily and looking up at this massive figure.
"I can end it now if you just give it to me."
Give what?
The nightmare.
That.
Give me your nightmares.
What?
Give them to me. We'll make a deal. This realm will be mine and no longer yours. And then I'll go. You can be free to wake up then.
Yeah, sure. Take my nightmares. Take them all. I don't care. Oh my god.
Perfect. And she puts her hand. These sickeningly long, sickle-like fingers go out. And you can see just the tips of bone grow up through her skin. And pluck from your head this red jewel. And I will need you to make a resolve and composure.
Okay. That is. Oh wow, good for Bill for having good composure. Another 5. Hot 5s tonight.
Not that.
Hot 5s. All right. Let me assemble a pool. I think that's the right command. There's a 10 in there, so I get to reroll that.
There's a 10.
And no success. Oh, so I get 1 success.
Okay. So let me make a roll here. Oh boy. Okay. And then I'm going to double check your defense.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Lucky you don't suffer the same fate as Lyra. As you will just take 3 lethal damage as you are then just racked with this searing pain that starts from the center of your brain and just shoots down you like this lightning bolt of fire. And then all you hear is just her cackling laugh as she just swoops back. Like just a storm that is suddenly sucked up by a tornado. Everything just twists and turns around you and is sucked away. And it goes dark. And you are left just waking up in your bed, gasping for breath. And hearing girls just want to have fun.
I think Bill has sweat through his shirt. He is like in a pool of sweat. He just wakes up. And then I turn off the alarm. I feel like he just sits in his bed for a minute. Looks out the window. Sees, I assume it's still dark out.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll just stand up and go to the bathroom, kind of like lean over the sink, splash some water in his face, fill up like a glass he keeps by his bedside table, and just drink some water back, like look in the mirror, just go, okay, no more lo mein before bed. What time is it? Oh hell. And I will throw myself into the shower very quickly. And then very, assemble my outfit very, very hastily, and then like run downstairs, run past Lyra's room, get down to the kitchen, feel probably the worst thing of deja vu, I would imagine.
Oh yeah.
Like, and Bill has this moment where he stops in the middle of his kitchen, he just kind of goes, now It's a dream, Bill. Don't eat. Hell. And I open, I just like kind of like I walk over to the microwave and I just like I crack it open. I peer inside the microwave.
It's empty.
Oh, thank God. It was a dream. It was a dream, Bill. Oh, good morning. All right. I don't think I need coffee.
No coffee.
I walk out to the front step. I look, the newspaper's there.
Yep.
Pick up the newspaper. I bring it in. I'm just like, I take a moment. I'm like, yeah. I text Mark. It's just gonna be like, gonna be a few minutes late this morning. You might need to, he kind of like pauses. He thinks like, delete, and he goes, running late. No biggie. Smiley face. And then I line break and then I type, you got this covered, and then thumbs up emoji. Be in soon. I'll take a moment to sit down at the table, stare out the window, and look at the paper. Does the paper read the exact same way as in my dream? Or is it a different paper? Essentially, it's like
roll me a wits and intelligence.
Okay. One success.
You know, like you trying to think and like you just kind of having like that effect, like when you try to remember something that you clearly read in a dream and like but you can't remember it at all.
Yeah,
like it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
But then something falls out of the newspaper. A drawn card.
I slowly like reach down to like pick it up and like turn it over.
10% coupon for Morgan's Market.
Drop it, like stand up and like back up and like look down the table. Calm down, Bill. It's maybe you saw this before. Maybe someone else. You dreamed about it. Coincidence. No biggie. Oh, Bill, you're getting riled up for nothing. Walks over to the fridge, grabs like, tears a little piece. He has like one of those like fridge magnet, like notepad things, rips off a piece of paper, takes out a pen, and goes, Lyra, sorry, kid. Woke up in a hurry. Wasn't super hungry. Ran out of time. Sorry, no breakfast. Brownie face. Kind of like pauses, like looks up in the direction of where like, the upstairs is. We'll make it up later. I think there's still hash browns or home fries in the freezer. Just defrost them. See you at the bakery if you want to stop by for a ... anything ? Just put that on like the front of the fridge. Bill. And like look over at the wall where there is framed pictures from, the various years, kind of like panning across with his eyes. He sees the photo of when he and the Willow High Wisps won the big game. There's a big old group shot of Bill Galderson surrounded by a bunch of like, high school girls all dressed out in like hockey gear, all screaming their heads off as they're hoisting a trophy around. There is, I think, I'm gonna establish this. Shelby and I haven't talked about this, but I think there's absolutely like a framed like Polaroid of like a Bill like mid pizza cheese stretch like mouthful that like Lyra took of him like once when they like got like, went out for pizza once. There's but then it pans over and there's more shots of him and his wife Dania. Shots of them, selfie style camera from like hikes they had gone on and a few years old. And he just kind of like looks like stopped, like he looks at a few of these photos of his wife that he just has on this like wall here, and he just kind of like he'll look down the Morgan's Market thing, and he just kind of, I think he absent-mindedly, it's not entirely consciously, he grabs and like tucks it into his back pocket as he walks out the front door, car keys in hand, no coffee. He looks a little haggard, got some like bags under his eyes, I imagine already. And he'll make the drive over to the bakery again.
Mm-hmm. You make the drive over there, and you get there. Drive is fine. Nothing out of the ordinary happens. And Marcus is already there. He's just
walk in. I immediately go for walk in, immediately prepare my apron, go, Marta, Marcus, sorry, thanks for covering.
No, it's no problem. You all right?
I did not sleep well. Low main before bed. Terrible nightmares. Yeah.
That always seems to happen whenever you have some sort of like Chinese or something.
Well, heck, Marcus, I'm sorry, but I really appreciate noodles.
That's fair. Yeah. Well, I've already started a bit of prep.
Great. Awesome. Looks great. Everything's looking great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any problems opening up?
No problems. There was some cake that was left out in the display box. I don't remember being there before, but
red velvet? Red velvet cake?
Yeah.
I didn't close last night, did I?
No. It was me, Jules, and Lyra.
Did you guys make red velvet cake?
Not that I remember.
What'd you do with it?
Well, I thought that it looked fine enough, and I just put it in the little fridge that we got.
Yeah, all right, might be able to. Yeah. Weird. Maybe that's, he idly, touches at his back pocket where the card is. And he's just like, that's he just like says to himself, okay, that's 2 for 2. Oh, sorry. Oh, I haven't had coffee yet this morning. I am miles away right now. Yeah, great. Well, thank you for handling that. Maybe, I don't know. Well, hey, red velvet cake. I'm not going to complain about free cake. What do we think? What do you think about doing today? What are we looking at? I was thinking, these Swedish cinnamon apple things I heard about, or
yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. I think I got them prepped anyway, so I can just throw them in the oven real quick. Yeah. I'm gonna actually, Marcus, would you mind? Do you know a Morgan?
Morgan,
like maybe like a kid. You ever like a Morgan who like likes to sell things, or like a lemonade stand or something? I don't know. Is there a kid around here named Morgan?
I'll make a roll for Marcus. Let's see if he knows of a Morgan. Morgan. There is that one Morgan kid that, come in here sometimes. Morgan Vix.
Morgan Vix. That name ring a bell?
Roll wits and intelligence with a +1.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. Let me 6d10. Not a single success. Oh no.
You cannot
Morgan Vix.
get it. Yeah.
You said he's been in here before? I don't remember him.
Oh,
get a lot of...
no, it's because she's a girl.
Oh, apologies. Did not. That one's on Old Bill. I don't recall her.
Yeah, no, she usually comes in here pretty fast. She's pretty energetic. Usually just comes in here, gets something sweet, and then heads back out to that I think it's I don't know if I should be calling it like a gun shop or if it's just like a regular like weapon shop. Like I believe her dad runs it.
Right, the weapon shop. I think I bought a rifle from there like a couple of years ago. I just don't remember at this point. I don't really hunt. Yeah. Wait, that's not by the clinic, is it, or no? Or where in town is that again? No? All right.
No, it's more by the fire station.
Fire station. I'll be right back. And Bill like walks up like over into like his back room, picks up the phone, and he's gonna call like the local, not like the emergency line, but the local line for like the fire department.
Okay. And so yeah, you call the fire department and just like immediately like only one ring, and then suddenly just a friendly voice answers it. It's like, hello, this is Bennett and Wynn. Is there a problem?
Bennett, how are you now?
I'm doing quite fine. Like, how about you, sir?
Not so bad. Hey, it's Bill Galderson over at the bakery. No, not an emergency. Just calling you guys. Sorry it's so early. It's wondering if you folks, if you find firefighting folks would like some pastries, baklava, anything this morning. Anything we can bring down to you at the station?
Oh, I always love what you make over there at your bakery, sir.
Absolutely. Hey, it's a Thursday. Well, I mean, why not? I'll bring a box down by. I'm making these, cinnamon apple things from Scandinavia. Oh, you're gonna love them. I'll just bring them. But yeah,
nice. Do you have any baklava?
I look over my shoulder. Do I have baklava?
It seems that Marcus has started like some prep for it, but you don't have any that's actually made yet.
Nothing ready at the moment, Bennett. But tell you what, you and the boys come around. Oh, sorry, apologies. You and the folks. I understand that it is not just firemen. You can come by anytime you want. Later today, and if you gonna grab some baklava, we got some working on. But I'm thinking I can just bring a box by, right now, just get you boys started with a nice couple. There I did it again. I'm so sorry. You know what I mean. Sorry.
You're fine.
Slept like hell last night.
No, you're completely fine. I don't think June minds it.
All right then. Well then I will bring some by.
All right.
Yeah. Marcus, I'm gonna go take some pastries over to the fire station. Yeah.
Can you please roll me a composure and socialize?
I would, yeah, I'd very much like to
do
because
being a little odd, and I'm gonna see if Marcus
composure
can
and social.
pick this up.
Yeah, composure and socialize. You say?
Yeah.
Great. That is. Where's my socialize skill? There it is. Oh, haha, that's a 7. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do I have a penalty on this or no?
I would say that you have a penalty of 2. However, because you have your specialty in friendly, I would say that counteracts it, so you only have a penalty of 1.
All right, so I'll roll 60-10. Gotcha. Yep. Okay, so that's 5 successes.
Fuck. Okay. 5 successes. As a reminder to everyone that is watching, 5 successes is a crit. Okay.
Bill's falling apart on the inside. He's just like, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna run on down to the station. See you later. He's just dying inside.
Marcus is just like, all right, yeah, I'll keep a watch over. Like, sure thing. Like, Marcus just kind of like accepts it because you are a very friendly and charitable man. And like, as you kind of like scurry out, like you even pass by Jules as they're just like, oh,
where Jules? He just like run to his car with a hastily stuffed box of pastries.
Morning, they say with like a very awkward like, okay.
Happy Thursday! He's running to his car.
Yeah. Happy Thursday. Marcus, what the fuck was up with that? Marcus like, I don't know. Whoa, something wrong? and yeah, we're just gonna go to you just kind of running.
Yeah, he hops in his car. And he's gonna like, not respectfully drive, but Bill Galderson can get you to an airport. He's gonna respectfully drive to the fire station and like he's like run up to it and just like have to stop, go like straighten his hair and just go knock on the front door.
Okay. Like
knock.
Yeah, takes a moment. But then like, yep, Bennett ends up coming on over, unlocking the door and opening it up for you. It's like, hello there, sir. Good morning.
Speedy service. I put the box in front of him. There you go. Fresh out of the oven, too. There you go. And I know, I figure it's a little too early. June's not around yet, I imagine, or whatever, but just, hey, pass along my well wishes to the team. Just thought, hey, happy Thursday, right? It's a Thursday. We're having a good time.
Why don't you make another composure and socialize roll with that penalty? But like, just penalty.
Yeah. Sure, I'll do that again. I crit twice in a row. Let's find out.
Oh god. I will also show you Bennett.
All right, that's 2 successes.
Okay, 2 successes. Let's see if Bennett like notices something fucky. Do. I only got a 10, so let me reroll that. So we have a tie of successes right now.
Oh.
And personally, what I like to do is a roll off. So reroll. Because
do I still have the penalty with my reroll? Gotcha.
Yep. So you have to roll the same amount of dice.
Here we go. Bam. 2 successes.
The one's a 10.
Oh, one of them was a 10? All right, right on. No, yeah, 2 successes.
Okay. So yeah, you're talking like that, and he just kind of like pauses, and he's like, "Are you okay, Mr. Galderson? You kind of seem a little bit off." Like,
right as rain. Haven't had coffee this morning. Quite tired. Thank you for asking. No, I'm doing good. It's just it's a weird morning. It's a Thursday. But just felt like a case of the kindness, to give out some pastries to our local forces, as it were, Bennett. I just felt like I needed to get out of the shop and go out, do a little give into the community, and just to shake off the strange morning I'm having. Didn't sleep a wink, really. Quite tired. Might need to get in a nap at noon. We'll see. We'll see. How are you doing, Bennett?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Good,
I'm a little bit worried about June. She hasn't showed up just yet. But are you?
Well,
you having nightmares or something?
Had a nightmare, a bad one. Lo mein before bed. It'll do it to me every time, I swear.
Huh.
Yeah. It's like pats his belly.
A lot of the guys here have been kind of having nightmares recently too. Like,
I guess it's that time of year, maybe.
I guess so. I guess kind of the spooky themes kind of end up coming out like once we get into the fall. So,
Probably what with Samhain, Halloween, take your pick, whatever you celebrate. Well, great. Well, enjoy those, and sorry that no baklava, but hey, maybe tomorrow for a special Friday. Hey, firefighting Friday. Maybe I can start bringing pastries around there. Yeah.
yeah,
Maybe
that
I'll
sounds
make
good. Like, we got to do
Yeah.
something for you though in exchange. I can't just.
Oh, no. Kindness of my heart. You don't got to do anything in exchange.
Ah.
You accepting these unconditionally and enjoying them with your friends and coworkers here at the station is more than enough compensation for me, Mr. Nguyen.
Well, I appreciate that very much, but like I still just, you know what? I'll bring you some of my one of my favorite teas. Do you like tea?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said cheese. No, I think tea's okay. Yeah, tea is pretty good. Yeah, hey, always willing to try something new, right?
I think it'll help you with your sleep.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. All right. Well, have a good day. Fight those fires.
Will do. All right. Have a good day, sir. Thank you very much.
Yep. Bill kind of like gets back in his car, hands on the wheel, and just goes, "What am I doing?" And just like starts to drive back in the direction of the bakery, and then is like, I assume he starts to like pass by the weapons store, and just kind of goes,
"Yep, you passed by the weapons store."
I start to pass by, and I just kind of go, "Well, I mean, it's right there," and I pull into the nearest parking lot. Might as well just check it out, and just kind of walk on over to the weapons store.
Okay. Yeah, you walk on over to the weapons store. It is called the Loaded Lock, and yeah, it is actually open about this time.
Oh, it's early, right? Like hands on the glass, like look in. Oh, it's open. All right. Oh, pushing the door in, like, hello?
There is an older gentleman got this little stick kind of going out from his mouth. He has like little flat cap kind of on. I don't know if I use flat cap correctly, but that hat.
Yeah, I get what you're talking about.
Yeah. And he kind of like had his feet kicked up on top of the counter. He was like looking through a magazine, and then he sees you come in, and he's like, puts his stuff away. Welcome to Loaded Lock. You looking for something specific?
No, I'm looking for someone specific, actually. I heard that Morgan, there's a Morgan that hangs around here. Morgan Vix.
You kind of like get like a little bit of a look, like straightens up, like, yes, that's my daughter.
Righto. Got this funky little thing in the paper, which just happened. I hold up the card, and I'm just like, just looking to cash in my discount.
That I'm apologies, sir. And like,
no apologies necessary. If nothing else, I needed the dash of curiosity to get me through the morning. So I'm really just trying to, solve this little teeny tiny town mystery we got going on here with this card. So just kind of curious. Your daughter running a lemonade stand or something like that?
No, she's trying to run her own business of sorts with knickknacks and little tricksy toys that she makes herself.
Well, I'm partial to tchotchkes myself, so I mean, is it a little too early for hours of business, or can I entreat the young girl? I know that it's like some kids get, they get a kick out of adults actually taking them seriously, that kind of stuff. So maybe I could just give her a little bit of a confidence booster or whatever. Is she up and about now or no?
Oh, she's currently over at school, so.
All right, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Right. Makes sense. I feel foolish now.
It's all right.
You have a good day, and hey, tell her what. I'm busy down at the bakery, but tell her if she comes home, and you can tell her that she's got an interested customer down at the bakery who is willing to exchange baked goods for some of those knickknacks and tchotchkes she is peddling. So willing to strike up a business arrangement. I'm gonna go now because I'm starting to feel quite awkward.
Please roll me like a presence and socialize, because this is a bit of an odd conversation. It's like, yeah, I'll talk to your daughter and like give some sweets for some things.
Yeah, Bill, as Bill's talking, he's like, oh, this is a weird, extremely weird conversation that I'm having right now. But also, Bill is frazzled to hell and back. So I roll 8 of those. So, none of those were 10s. Wow. Okay, so that's 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. So let me see here. Okay, cool. Do. You're like, he looks you over. He's like, sure. But, really though, if she's causing any problems, just let me know and I can have a talk with her.
Oh, no problems at all. If anything, it's the most interesting thing that's happened to me in the last couple of weeks. Curiosity and all that. But no. Well, have a good one. Good day. And just step out and just go, what am I doing? What am I doing? Bill Galderson, William Galderson, what are you doing right now? He like walks back to his car. You're being a danged fool. You're being easily spooked. Gets back in his car.
Yep.
Drums on the wheel and we'll drive back over to the bakery.
You drive back to the bakery, and it is the time that you end up at the bakery that you get a text from Lyra.
Don't drive. Oh shit! Don't drive and text. Pull over. Look at the text.
The text reads, "House was broken into. I'm fine. Going over to put in Mortimer's house. Found muddy footprints in my room. And we're going to take a break."
Okay.
Yeah. So our tech is back. We are able to actually take a break. So please be there, Nova, and go on a break. Because if not, well, we'll just kind of chat.
We're just kind of here now.
Like, yeah, no, either way, we're going to go on break. You can eat. I will just kind of hang out.
I think we're like 7 minutes out from when Nova was supposed to be back. So hey, chat, you're beautiful. You guys know that? You guys are great.
He told me a while ago. Anyway, like, hi, chat. What's up?
Hi, chat. Hi, how you doing? Bill's having a day.
Okay, Xander, please go eat. Like, I'll take care of chat.
I'll hang for a minute. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little
do some crowd work. Like, yeah, here we are.
Yeah. So
can't go on break. We're here hostages, so we're gonna.
Yep. I thought that he would be back by now because he told me a while ago that he'd be gone for 10 minutes.
Those dang Australians.
Over 10. 10 Australian minutes? How long are those?
I think if you factor in the curvature of the Earth and the influence of gravity, too damn long. God. Yeah, what Bill is having a freaking morning.
Yeah, he is.
He's constantly just like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? He keeps going one step further. He's like, what? Why am I doing this? What am I doing? He's like he's walking away from the store like, what am I doing? Like, Bill, that was the creepiest interaction you've ever had. He's like, what is happening with me this morning? He feels funky. He's like,
it's a funky time.
And now now dad mode activate because he is fucking pissed. Well, not concerned. He's heavily concerned. And then that might transition into him being pissed if things happen.
Yeah.
But fast. I will go eat food. Uzu.
Good. Like you too.
I'll be right
Okay. And yeah, your chat. Freaking hello, Yarrow, and hello, Sly Firefly. And everyone else that is watching, I hope that you are enjoying so far. Sorry about the little tech issue right now for the break, but yep, we will be back soon once everyone is set up again. And yeah, for now, we're just gonna chill. Oh, there's a bro in chat. Hi, bro. Thank you. I'm glad that you are enjoying it. Yeah. So, I'll be posting the pictures of all the NPCs and characters that Bill has met today on my Twitter. So there will be art for Marcus, there will be art for Jules, there will be art for the man that he just talked to at the gun shop, whose name is Lucas. And there will also be art for Bennett, the firefighter that he just talked to. And there is also, of course, art for this scary lady thing that he just encountered. And people will probably find the silhouette very familiar. Well, actually, I will not go to my Twitter and do that right now. But yes, everyone that is watching, thank you so much for watching this. This is my first streamed game that I am doing. That is an actual season, things to where you can see how I run World of Darkness personally. And I'm very excited for this. I have many things planned, many things drawn for it. And I guess I'll just remind you all of who we are. So this is Roll for Damage. We are a just streaming group that does many different tabletop games and other varieties of the sort that of the nerd culture or related to tabletop RPGs, whatever we feel like at the time. We have a steady lineup of shows that we usually do here, like the Scales Above on Fridays. We have D6 that airs on the Sundays. And then we also have something Ravnica. I am suddenly blanking on the other words that come before that. It's just Ravnica as I look at it. Awesome, just Ravnica. And all of our VODs are uploaded to our YouTube that you would be able to find, which is also called Roll for Damage. And I am Rogue Uzu, also known as Kelsey. And I'm just Rogue Uzu on Twitter and on YouTube as well. Twitter, I draw many things. I take commissions. I am a freelance artist. And on YouTube, I tell about the first game that I ever ran called Atlantis, which is also a World of Darkness game. And boy, was that a ride, especially with my player Cami Cat, which I'm sure that probably most of you know. And correct what, as Yoro has said in the chat, D6 is not uploaded to Roll for Damage's YouTube. That is uploaded to D6's own YouTube itself. And yeah, my player today is Xander, Alexander Imsky. He is one of the runners for his own tabletop little group that he runs on Twitch as well, where they have their own games, which is called Crit Failsafe. They have a Twitter and they have a Twitch. You should check it out. They have great content. They've just started up, so you don't have to worry about a big backlog of games. They've just started. It's great, nice, really like on edge depth and just creepy vibes. And if you want to see different kinds of tabletop like roleplay games besides Dungeons and Dragons or besides World of Darkness, that's where you go. Really fun time. And yes, I wish Nova would come back. because now I'm here and I don't know what to do. But yeah, I guess if you guys have any questions about the game so far, or the players, or anything else about roll for damage, perhaps I can answer that. I wish I could show drawings right now, but I'm not in charge of the tech. Yarrow says that he sent me some cool. He is showing me this mini that he is painting, and this looks like a piccolo motherfucker. with just the green and the purple. It looks very good though. Oh my gosh. Are we getting a how to torture your players guide in the future? I can certainly do that. So one of the things always to torture your characters, like your player characters with, is to know the character's backstory and use that against them. Already in both of the players' nightmares, I have used their own personal backstory against them. In Lyra's, I have utilized her backstory in her abusive childhood that she has went through. And in Bill, I have used the death of his wife. Sadly, I have completely twisted and disrespected her form in that nightmare, which made me sad to do. But sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes one of the most fucked up things that you can do is to have them in a fake memory or a dream or some kind of illusion where you take their most loved one, have them act normally, but then just twist it in the smallest of ways, and then have it grow more and more until they are just a monstrosity. Because it's scary. And I'm very glad that Xander picked up on the first warning sign with his wife, and it is the fact that his wife is a Pakistani Muslim. And then she mentioned using pig fat, which is not something that they would do because Muslim avoid all pig related food byproduct. So that's already this is that's wrong. This isn't right. So yeah, that's not good. Also, I don't think that you use that for baklava. Do I know how you make baklava? I don't know how you make baklava. So but yeah, other ways to torture your players. And so far, it all comes down to using the people that are important to them. I've used Bill's important person of his past wife, but I am now also using Lyra against him in this moment as he got that text. Making them scared for their loved ones is a good weapon to use as a GM. However, you should always also let them feel the ability to be able to do something about it. I would never recommend you threatening a loved one and having it to be to where they're absolutely powerless and have no option and cannot do anything with it. Immediately killing a loved one. I wouldn't do that because that can come off really cheap, and it could just hurt a lot for people that are very attached to their characters and know who they love. Putting the characters through very stressful and dangerous situations is good and something that you will have to get used to doing as a GM. However, you should never take away the ability to do something. You need to always let them have a little bit of power in that. And try not to be too mean about it. Try not to stress too much. Make it like, don't make it like a hair breadth of like impossibility, like not impossibility. Let me try to reword that again. Don't make it like a thin line of them not being able to achieve something. Don't give them a 1% chance of something that's probably really important to them, because that sucks. And if you're going to do something like that, make it very clear to your players that this is that kind of game. Yeah. June is going to be a fun tutorial that I'm going to be running next week, as we're already seeing a little bit of signs of that. Because, well, apparently she isn't showing up for work. She should be. What's happening with June? I wonder. But yes, I'm still alone. So if you all have any other questions that you would like me to answer, I can ramble on about things forever, but I just need a topic to ramble about. I can ramble about this world. I can ramble about World of Darkness. I can ramble about the players themselves. I'm trying to find something. You know, this is like the hardest thing because I don't have control over what you guys see. And it's like the biggest urge for me to change it so then you can see something. Why is Oregon so cool? A lot of people would argue about that. And the thing is that like as a state, like Oregon, I am only running things from Oregon because that is where I live and it's what I know the most. And so that is why I've chosen Oregon for this location, for this campaign. Every state is like, this sounds like such a cheap ass like answer, but I'm mainly saying this because I'm trying to fix within myself to not shit on southern states anymore, because like that's fucking awful to do for like multiple reasons now that I have learned my mistake with that. And what does Xander? He got some pizza.
I do. I have a slice of pizza that I'm just free eating like some sort of uncouth animal.
Yeah, like, Nova isn't back yet, so I've been rambling and talking about things.
I didn't even. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a long enough break. I was like, I'll go back down. No. Okay. I'll just take my pizza and back out. Okay.
And
see you in a bit, chat. Hey, Uzu, yes. why you just text me when we're gonna keep playing? Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll message you. You just Do
we just want to play again now, or like, or do we just are you gonna wait?
I guess Nova? Like finish your slice of pizza first, my dude. Finish your slice of pizza, and then we'll get back to it. Okay. So I'll just answer like
go back question. Out into the void now, so I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, okay, you go to void. Yeet. Yeet. So then, how do I personally instill fear? So one of my favorite things to do with instilling fear is to have things start small and little, and to have it rank up. Admittedly, today, things ranked up a bit faster than what I personally like to do, but I expected for us to go to a break right now. But anyways, starting slow with little things that are unusual, out of place, is something that I love to do. And then you just rank it up, make it more uncomfortable, and focus on details that you wouldn't think of to originally mention before. Like when I had him running through the meat locker, I mentioned how sometimes when he would push past something, he would feel cloth instead of skin or flesh, which is immediately unsettling because it's just like, clothed person, people, nope, don't want to look. Oh, we got a raid. Hello there. Thank you so much for the raid. We are currently on a small break and we will be continuing in just a moment as we are in the middle of a World of Darkness session. And we are getting to some interesting things as a man has just been tortured with a nightmare, got these nightmares stolen from him, and is now getting a text from his basically adopted daughter that someone has broken into their house. And currently I'm answering how I personally instill fear. The little oddities, and then focusing on the senses that you end up not really thinking about or noticing is what I like to do. So you can make a note about maybe like their balance, how maybe they can end up feeling like the ground isn't like, they can be feeling like they're in a rut and they start to feel dizzy about it. Something that they end up smelling that isn't there, that doesn't make sense. And you can just give them a like description in their feeling, in their stomach as well. It dropping, their heart feeling like it becomes ice cold. And then you just, because like when you start like putting out like these little things and you start noticing these things, your players will give you these reactions and these cues to what like sticks the landing, to what makes it be like, oh, they really didn't like that little detail. I'm going to press harder into that. And then you just keep on pressing harder and harder until the entire world around them is just completely wrong. And I'm also a big horror movie fan and a scary game fan. And so I take a lot of notes from that and like what they do, just these little things to kind of manipulate the environment. It is very good to use. And also using your own voice and emotions to when you describe things can really help, because a lot of the times players, they pick up on your own emotion when you are describing things. And so when you describe something, like you can't just give like a deadpan like description. It's like, yes, this is how it looks, this is how it is, da 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 da. You can't do that. You need to put feeling in your voice when you're describing things. When it is intense, you need to make your voice intense. You need to do pauses. You need to emphasize words. You need to push so then they can feel pushed themselves. You need to get aggressive. Or you can make things really uncanny and just unsettling and just a little bit. Just a little bit. You just got to make your voice just off in a way that people don't like. And you just keep on going like that. Or maybe you want them to be terrified and then you need to act terrified as well. It's like, something is happening. What is that? You hear something and like, you just kind of go off like that. Because the way that you describe things and the emotion in your voice also affects how your players feel about the situation and scene that they are in as well. And so that can really help add effect to when you are running. And yeah, you're back.
What's up? I ate pizza.
You ate pizza. Okay. So then the pizza is eaten, and we are now going to continue with the story.
And now Nova comes back.
I swear to God, if he did, I would yeet him. I would just suplex him. But anyways, so then, Bill, you have gotten a text from Lyra.
Yeah. I text because she says she's going over to Claire's. Yeah, you said?
She is going over to Claire's, yes.
Gotcha. I text her back. Did you call the police?
You going to send this text?
I don't like this music change.
The text doesn't send. You just get an error message.
I click the retry button.
It does not send.
I call Lyra.
It does not connect.
I look at my bars.
Do you have bars?
Okay, that's weird. How far is the police station from here?
The police station from where you are actually isn't that far away. And even now you can actually hear some sirens like going off and heading towards the direction of your house.
I'm gonna drive towards my house.
Okay. So,
and then just to double check, I try calling Marcus.
You call Marcus, and Marcus answers like, "What's up, boss?"
Hey, Marcus. I just got a text from Lyra. You and Jules are gonna need to man the shop for a bit. We had a break-in. I need to go talk to the cops.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely go.
Yeah, just letting you know.
Yeah.
Just give me the heads up. I'll let you know. I think everyone's all right, but yeah, bye. And I'm driving.
Yep, you're driving. And so you go. And you easily end up at your house, and there's already the police car there. And I would like you to make a wits and composure roll for your perception.
I'd be happy to. Nice. 3 successes with a 10.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just. Okay, so 3 successes.
3 successes. All right. So, as you look around, you see that there is a a deputy, like kind of like walking around the house, like carefully, like looking around. You see that the front door to your house is open. It doesn't look broken in open, but it is open, and you can kind of see through the windows that there is this officer, like sheriff, that you actually recognize personally because you've seen him around with a lot of the events that you go to and whatnot. Sure. You see, getting his name here, Carter Marks, as he seems to be looking through your house, and you have like a glance over your house. You don't see anything misplaced or out of the ordinary for your house on the outside, at least. You don't see any windows broken in. You don't see any windows like left open or anything like that. You do see a man that's kind of like walking around like the other side of your house, like looking around. He is wearing a white lab coat. Some fucking reason.
Is that Theo?
Not Theo, no. You actually recognize him because he's actually one of your neighbors. He is Claire's father. This is Carthus.
Oh, does Carthus wear a white lab coat?
He does. He has a thing about wearing his lab coat. He's probably currently, like, this is actually probably like when he has like a lunch break or something, so he's probably home at the moment. And he seems to have like gone over to also check out your home. But,
Carthus!
Oh, Bill. And like he goes over and I need to make a roll for him really quickly. I will use your previous perception roll for this. So let me see here. Okay. You see Karthus stash something away, like in his coat, before and like basically like purposely hides it from you for like going over to you. It's like, hey, Bill, you all right?
Lyra, yeah, she's over at your place. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the text. I sped over here as quickly as I could. Whoa, right? Like what the heck?
Yeah.
Or were you just poking around? Are you having a look around in there too?
Yeah. Just
Mark's let you look around my house. I didn't know you were deputized.
Well, I have a bit of my own history. Used to the military and also a bit of a investigator detective. So
sure,
thought I could help out. But,
right on. I pull out my phone real quickly and I just I try texting Lyra again. I say at the house now. Does it send?
No.
You got your phone on you. Mine's all acting all sorts crazy.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And he hands his phone over to you.
Oh, sorry, you need to unlock it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh my. Okay. Wow. All right. How does anything get by you? I flip open the phone and I just I go to just I assume Claire's. Well, actually no, I would actually I'll just call Lyra's phone from Karthus's phone.
It doesn't connect.
I tell you what, Karthus, the damn signal in this town is going to hell some days. I give him back his phone. Well,
okay.
Yeah, can't get a signal for the life of me, but I was all right.
I seem to have full bars.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe your house. Where is that again?
It's not far from here. It's just around the corner.
Right. Sometimes this street's like a black hole for cell reception. It's like, maybe I don't know. Bad luck, I guess. I'd look back at my house. Well, hey, so it was the sheriff or just an officer who's in there?
It's a sheriff.
Sheriff Marks was his name?
Yep.
Sheriff Marks, hey.
You call out for him, and he seems to have been on the top floor, and like he hears you from the window, and he just gives a nod of recognition and just a moment, and he starts to head down.
Yeah. Hey, heard that someone broke into my house.
Yep, and he's putting away his own, he's not hiding things from you. It's just he doesn't need it, so he's puts away his own defense weapons and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, we got a call from Lyra, and said that apparently someone was in the house. She felt someone breathing on her, and she found footprints in a room. We're looking right now around the premises.
Okay, yeah, no, I'd very much like you to be as thorough as possible. If anything's locked in there, let me know. I can unlock it for you. But
no,
did they come through the front door? Do you see any signs of forced entry?
No, that's the thing. The door, we were only able to get in because of Lyra leaving it open for us, but I haven't noticed any signs of forced entry, and the oddest thing is that, just like she said, there are muddy footprints in her room, but there's no footprints anywhere else in the house.
Yeah, did you check the window? I don't think. I mean, did anyone climb up the side of the house? Maybe get into the window. We don't tend to keep the windows locked this time of year. It feels good out, but
windows closed.
Okay. Hey, Karthus, when did you start taking a look around in there? You didn't see anything?
I haven't been inside the house personally just yet. I was looking around the outside, but I can go and.
Oh, I
take
meant to
a
say
quick
outside.
look
I mean,
and see.
I meant outside. You
Ah.
didn't see anything outside?
But nothing that I've noticed. No.
All right. And Bill is mentally like thinking like, what does Karthus have in his pocket? But he is like not sure what to do with that information at this exact moment. So he hands on his hips. He's just like, well, Sheriff Marks, I have to tell you, I'm a bit concerned. I'm
Understandably
frankly
so. Mhm.
I'm frankly a little spooked. I mean, thank God Lyra's all right. Thank God I'm all right. Thank God everybody's okay. But do you mind if I have a look around my own house? Just like not kicking you out. Can I just take a look around
Course.
Lyra's room? I know it,
Course.
pretty well. Sure.
Yes, of course.
I head upstairs.
I'm gonna go catch up with Aspen. I'm gonna help them out around there.
Sure. Great. I'll quickly just run up the stairs, skipping a few steps, and go up to Lyra's room and take a look around.
Okay. Please roll me an intelligence and investigation.
Oof. I'm gonna burn another willpower point. Bill's feeling pretty.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Investigation, because it is a mental skill that you have no specialty or skill in, your penalty becomes a -3 to this roll. And if you use a willpower, you're basically negating that. So you will just make a straight roll of intelligence.
Well, if I have a penalty of 3, that's 0 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll burn the willpower point.
Okay.
Does willpower point stack or no?
What do you mean by stack?
Like, can I burn multiple ones to get more multiples of 3?
You can only burn one.
Yeah. Gotcha. Then yeah, I will absolutely burn one to negate that.
Okay.
So I'm rolling 3d10. Okay. Let's hope for that Galderson luck.
You got one.
I got 1.
You got 1. So you go up in your house, and are you okay if Karthus follows you?
Yeah, I mean, Bill's not paying too much mind to that. He's more concerned with the immediate situation.
Yeah, Karthus is kind of looking around at things like in the background, and you go into Lyra's room immediately, and you see 2 muddy footprints, and the odd thing about them is that they're literally just feet. They're extremely large, long feet. They're not wearing shoes. And just you look at them, yeah, you can't see any signs of like them coming from the window or the door. You just like, I don't know, like if you try to like look at the feet and like where they're coming from, they just end up like what? There's Lyra's desk, there's a wardrobe, there's a vanity mirror.
But where do the feet first? Did they just appear in the middle of the room?
You see just some bits of mud that just kind of lead off from like the corner of where the desk and the vanity mirror and the wardrobe is.
Walk over to the wardrobe, and I'll open that real quick just to like look inside. Nothing. How does where do the foot? And they just go over to her bed, and they don't go anywhere else. They just stop there, and there's no more sign of them.
They just stop there.
What did you find outside, by the way?
I haven't found much except for...
No, I mean what you put in your pocket.
He takes out a gun.
Glad that you came prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, okay. I clocked that and I was like, oh, a clue. No, protection. Smart. Thank you for coming over with that.
Yeah.
Carthus, you're a smart guy, aren't you?
I'd like to think so, yeah.
Where did these footprints come from? Where? How does
He
I
kind of
mean,
like the hand to his chin and he looks around, and I want you to roll a wits and empathy as he's looking.
wits and empathy. Cool. That's 5 dice. All right, here we go. Okay, 1 success is a 10. And then 1 success.
Okay. Check something. Okay. So as you kind of like keep an eye on him as he's looking around, he says that I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. He says that, but his eyes are stuck on the vanity mirror.
I glance over the vanity mirror.
Roll wits and composure.
Okay. I'm going to burn another willpower point.
Okay.
Might as well turn that 5 into an 8.
Yeah.
Dad mode activate. All right, 8d10. Here we go. 0.
You don't notice anything with the mirror besides how it has a crack in it now. And Garth is just, how about we go back to my place and we kind of leave the rest of the investigation to
Yeah, I want to make sure that Lyra's okay.
Yeah.
I gotta make a phone call. I glance right down like the footprints, and like Bill has this moment where he's just like, "Are these really footprints, or are they just coincidentally look like footprints?" I think he like looks at them and he's like, "These are distinctly footprints. These are not just like, oh, they just mud on the ground." It's like, no, these are footprints.
Yeah.
And I look back at the crack on the mirror, and I just kind of like idly like run a finger along the crack, just like absent-mindedly. Huh. Yeah. Let's go over to your place. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies, and I want to make sure that Lyra's not too shaken up about this.
Yeah. She should be back now. She went on just a short walk, so that
She went on a walk?
yeah, she was pretty adamant about it, and Quinn gave her some things of self-protection.
I try her phone number again.
You can't connect.
What the fuck? Excuse my language, Carthus. Can you call Lyra?
Sure. And like he takes out his phone.
You got to get a shorter password, buddy.
I'm paranoid. And he calls Lyra. I can't get to her.
I call Carthus right in front of me.
It rings. We need to go.
We go
And
now.
Yeah. And you just start going, and you like no time. end up at the Mortimer and Quinn household. And Karth just like immediately goes in and he's just like, Nat, where's Lyra? Is she back yet? And like Natalie just like immediately just like runs down the stairs in a panic. It's just like, she hasn't come back yet and I can't call her. Can you call her? Like give me your phone. And he's like, no, we've already tried.
Bill's already like, I think Bill like took his car. Obviously, it's like, even though it's around the corner, he's in the car. He's already running to his car and he says, "Where did she go? Which way did she go on her walk?"
She went, and like they're thinking, and then like they both look at each other and like they just get like that snap moment. Like, she went to the woods, didn't she? She didn't. And like now it's like, I told her to stay in sight. Ugh. She went to the woods.
Where in the woods?
Yeah, you were so lucky that you were asking two idyllics. But they like point in a direction. It is specifically the Walloway Forest that she has gone into.
Garthis, I'm going out there right now in my car. You don't have to come if you don't. I'm going now. So
yeah, no, you go.
All right,
and
call me if she gets back.
Absolutely.
All right,
Scout's honor.
Speed off.
As you go, please roll me a wits and composure one more time. Just would like to see if you notice something.
Okay. Not gonna burn a willpower point because he's feeling kind of frazzled. I don't think he's at the top of his game. So
Yeah.
It's wits plus composure, you said?
Yes.
Okay. 5d10. A success.
And singular success.
And singular success.
So the only thing that you're able to notice is that Natalie and Karthis seems to exchange words with each other before rushing off into their house. They seem like they had like their own like plan of something. But so you are quickly driving off. I would like for you to roll your dex and drive.
Alrighty.
And
Dex and
there is a
drive.
modifier for your car. I would say that it would have a +2.
Okay, so that would become a 6 die. Yeah. Remind me how often willpower regenerates.
Willpower regenerates whenever you you act on a vice or virtue in a dangerous position, or after you sleep.
Honestly, burning another one.
Okay.
Get that extra 3. So that because it's 6 plus 3, it's 9. Okay.
9. Yep.
Bill's not messing around anymore. He is feeling a twist in his gut at the moment.
Yeah.
9. Okay, 3 successes with A10 rolled.
Okay.
So I'm gonna re-roll that 10. 3 successes total.
3 successes. Okay. So yeah, you are driving off through like this forest. Like, do you go off-road?
Can you go off-road in a Hyundai Santa Fe? Not well. He definitely he might mount a trailhead if he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
But like this, yeah, he's still driving respectfully. I'd say.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Luckily, you end up in a part of the forest to where things become, well, they're thick. However, you do see faint signs of like trails or old like roadways, like dirt roads and everything. And so you end up going off from there. And then you see something that immediately causes your stomach to sink and your heart to speed up as you just see this form of this incredibly tall, lanky, hunched over figure with a bag, a burlap sack over his shoulder that is big enough for a person, and it is moving.
I feel like Bill registers this for a minute before he snaps to his senses and just hate that picture, Uzu. I hate that art.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of like forests blocking between me and that?
Yes.
I'm gonna get out of my car and scream like, hey, like out there. And I think we established in the Christmas one shot that we introduced Bill that we can carry this over here. He has hockey gear in like probably in his car, like because he coaches hockey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just grab a puck out of my back seat. Not a puck, like a hockey stick, and Bill's gonna go like running after this figure, like just fully charging at him, like yelling, like, hey.
Okay. So you do that. There is no response or reaction from this being at you yelling or at you even charging it. It just continues to just walk and just trudge through. And you were a little bit of a distance away, but I would still like for you to make a strength and athletics roll for your sprinting.
Sure. Give me those hot 4 dice. Yeah, that's a one success. That's a 10. So I'll roll
it's
again.
a 10. Mm-hmm. Ah,
one success. Damn.
One success. Damn. So it is going to take you a bit to get there, but you are able to see the series of events that unfold before you as you are like just booking it towards there, just like fierce determination. You see that bag moving violently, and then suddenly this small figure runs out like almost out of nowhere and like has like this big like sharpened kind of stick, and then like you just hear like this child yelling, "Let her go!" And like she hits the bag, and then suddenly there's like this big split that happens, and like dark liquid falls out, as well as Lyra, who seems to be in extreme pain as she has let out this scream. And then you feel your heart just go ice cold, and like what I imagine almost probably in anger, because suddenly there's this shadowy figure that is standing on top of that tall, looming man with the bag. It is shadowy, but you make eye contact with 2 familiar red eyes. And there's just this smile before it disappears. And then you just continue running. And you just see that lumbering figure walking towards Lyra as she's been dragged away to this hut with that little child. And you're probably getting ready, like with your hockey stick, like you were just there. Like, do you want to go and like hit this like big figure, like with that hockey stick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like if it's like going towards Lyra and this kid.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fully charging this thing and like I'm gonna swing my hockey stick at it as hard as Bill can manage.
So this would be your strength and weaponry.
I mean,
which you do not have any weaponry, so you would have a penalty of -1.
If ever there was a time to use my last willpower point.
Which I can teach you about risking your willpower now that you're on your last willpower.
Yeah.
So, in my games,
Yeah.
what we can do is risking willpower. I only allow this on your last willpower.
Okay.
And there is an explanation off to the left side of your sheet over here as well.
Yeah, I see it.
Mm-hmm. So you choose 2 of the 3 options. I will explain this for the listeners to understand. So 2 of the 3 options. You can choose A +3 to your dice pool. You can choose B, 3 successes equals a crit. You can choose C. I think I accidentally said C twice. Anyways, C, you get 9 agains, which means that 9s and 10s explode. And if you succeed on this, you will get that spent willpower back plus an additional 1, leaving you at 2 willpower. If you fail, though, this will be considered a crit fail. And failing means you just get no successes. But if you get at least 1, you will not fail.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to risk willpower. I'm going to choose to do a +3 to the die pool to negate the -1. So this will be a roll of 4. I think, because I don't have it. Yeah, I only have 2 strength, no weaponry. Roll of 4. And I'll do 9 agains.
Okay.
That feels like my safest bet.
Okay. See how you do.
Yeah. So 4d10. Is there anything else rules-wise I can do to this roll?
You can all out it.
What does that mean?
All outing gives you another +2 to your roll, and it sacrifices your defense for this moment.
I'm going to do that because I feel like this is Bill's protective instinct is he is protecting Lyra and a younger kid, and his physical well-being is less important. So I will absolutely take the extra 2 there and turn that into a 6.
Okay.
That feels. Yeah. All right. All out. Here we go.
So thank God you got a success.
I got a success. It's 10. I'm going to roll that 10 again.
Oh, that's a 9.
That's 9. It's 2 successes. It explodes.
Roll 1. Ah, fuck.
Okay, 2 successes. 2 successes.
2 successes is still good. 2 successes is still good.
And I succeed, so I get that spent one back plus another one, so I have 2 willpower again. And do I unmark my wrist WP, or is it still marked as wrist willpower?
You mark off the spent box right there. So.
Oh, God.
Yep. And so basically, these would be marked off. We are just marking off his sheet right now.
Gotcha.
And those 2 boxes would be free.
Oh, gotcha. I see. Thank you.
Yeah. Nope. And so, yeah, you whack this motherfucker on the back of the head just as he's gotten to the door of this shack. And it is such an unsettling and disconnecting feeling because it feels like you just hit straight bone with this man. Like there's no muscle, there's no fat in between the skin and the bone as you just hit him. And then suddenly there's just one more step and he's gone. He's nowhere.
Bill spins around and looks fervently between every tree, every rock, everything around him.
You don't see him at all, and all you hear is just from inside the shack, just Lyra just being he's gone, and that little kid voice just coming up again and being like, I told you they can't come in here.
Bill kind of just drops to his knees outside because he's breathing heavy he just dead sprinted. Lyra, where? Lyra?
You for Lyra, she hears you, and she immediately runs out and hugs you.
Drops the hockey stick, full arms around Lyra.
And there's just like that little girl that's just kind of like peeking out, and I will show you her. Oh, right. Let's see, because we're over here. As you're at like this little shack and this little girl that's there.
What? Oh. Bill doesn't really know how to form words at the moment. What the? What? Wait, what was that? What was? Are you okay, kid? Are you okay? What?
You're asking all that, and as you're asking all that, all of you, both of you, hear the sudden rustling of leaves, just this frantic running, and you turn back, like just immediately on edge, just like expecting.
Yeah, grab the hockey stick again as quickly as possible. Yeah.
But you just see this haggard woman in firefighting gear. And we will end it there.
What the fuck, Uzu?
Yeah. And that will be the end of your tutorial.
Oh my god! Oh, you can't leave me on that note. Oh my god! That was okay. And I have to wait 2 weeks.
You have to wait 2 weeks. You have to wait 2 weeks to continue. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm so happy that you did call out for Lyra, because that's how I ended her tutorial, was her hearing Bill calling out for her. So, and she said that she would run out to hug him.
I'm so in sync.
So. Yeah.
I'm so in sync.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay.
So,
oh my god.
Please, like, introduce yourself yet again for everyone here.
Hi, I'll give you the more extensive introduction, I guess.
Yes.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex Rubitsky. I'm also known as Xander. I am an actor, voice actor. I am also the owner, I guess you could say, of Critical Failsafe, Twitch streaming channel. We stream World War I Eldritch Horror on Fridays and Gothic Victorian era monster hunting in London on Mondays. Shelby is in that one, actually. So, hey, you should check us out at twitch.tv/critfailsafe. I play Bill Galderson, who's having a time.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, I'm glad. And yeah,
it was really fun.
Yeah, I'm so glad. And as I've said at the beginning of this, and also in the middle of our break, I'm Kelsey, also Rogue Uzu on Twitter and YouTube, where I draw a bunch of things and tell the story of the first campaign. But I welcome you all to this second campaign, and I hope you all enjoy.
Wait, are these campaigns connected?
The worlds are.
Wait. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the worlds are.
Gotcha.
And I hope you all enjoy. And I can't wait to see you all for the next stream next week. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.